Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy giving Hope some serious moments of confusion. Hope Logan and Carter Walton suppose they're on quite a roll. They managed to get Daphne Rose to produce a scent for Forrester Creations, and now they suppose that they're geniuses who'll take the company to new heights. Little do they know that Steffy Forrester Finnegan got Daphne to offer them the incense as part of Steffy's plan to get the company back. Now that Steffy has had a night of passion with John Finnegan, she's ready to put the coming step of her plan into action and shows up to work. Hope and Carter are confused. Why would Steffy want to work for them? Steffy explains that she's taking them up on their offer. They said they could stay on board when they took over the company, so Steffy doesn't see what the problem is. Hope is a little suspicious and asks Steffy what's really going on. She's sure that Steffy has an ulterior motive for this, but Steffy plays innocent. Hope is forced to give her adversary a job so that she can keep her word and prove Steffy wrong. Luna Nozawa can't believe she killed two men for no real reason and got down with it. Sure, she spent many months in jail when she could have spent an entire continuance behind bars. Now, she's free. Or at least on house arrest, in a manse with a pool and a hot hogshead. Luna's house arrest is a dream come true. Why would she want to leave this beautiful estate behind? So what if she can't tell anyone where she is? Luna is so happy with Bill that all she does is fawn over him and tell him that she chose him to be her pater. For a reason she couldn't have allowed of a better seeker for a father than Bone Bill Spencer. If only she knew who her real father really was. Steffy makes an unanticipated move by asking the powers that be at Forrester for a job. Will they take the bait? Meanwhile, Poppy resurfaces as she argues with Lee over parenthood opinions. Still in hiding at Bill's house, Luna offers him a reason. It's a day chock full of major plot points. Do'n't fall before. Steffy incubated a plan to recapture her family's company. She enlisted BFF Daphne Rose to insinuate Forrester Creations with a new incense line and steal Carter's heart in the process. Steffy felt relatively confident in Daphne's temptation chops and that her plan wouldn't fail. Now, Steffy takes the coming step in her scheme. She visits FC and asks Carter, Brooke, and Hope for a job. Steffy will try to move them that she can help the company succeed in its new direction. The new administrative platoon will surely discomfit at the idea at first. Steffy will remind them that they offered her a job when Carter first took over, and now she's ready to accept. Will they feel forced to take her back? Meanwhile, Poppy reappears on the oil this week after being absent for some time. Last we saw her, Poppy moved back in with her family, Lee, to reconnect while putting space between her and Bill. We allowed. Poppy and Lee were forging their relationship with a new understanding and fondness. Now, it appears that the Nozawa sisters are back to battling. Lee may still have a lot of judgments about Poppy's parenthood style with Luna, opening up a big can of worms yet again. Steffy puts her plan into action and asks Carter, Hope, and Brooke for a job. Lee and Poppy argue about Poppy's parenthood chops. Luna makes an reason to Bill. Katie Logan needs a new love in her life. Who should be Katie's coming heartthrob who steals her heart, and will she eventually not get it broken? Katie Logan has clearly faced her share of emotional fermentation. Her tumultuous relationship with Bill Spencer has been a wild lift. It was filled with transitory loves and moping connections that leave suckers hankering for further. This cherished character truly deserves a chance at happiness, and observers are eagerly assuming about who might capture her heart. Could she revitalize her love with Bill? More importantly, should she? They always feel to gravitate back to each other, not to mention their son, Will Spencer, will always join them, but every time Katie was with Bill, she was hurt. Katie's been burned too numerous times by Bill, and hiding a crazed lunatic named Luna Nozawa in his house clearly wouldn't fly. Katie had a sweet relationship with Carter Walton many times back, and he's the description of altitudinous, dark and handsome. There's one big problem, though, he's presently dating her bastard, but when has a Logan ever let that stage in their way? Could Katie find herself entangled in a complicated love triangle? Seeing Katie grapple with her passions for her bastard Swain would be pure cleaner piece's brilliance, but would Katie risk her family's fury for a shot at love with Carter? Katie might be ready for a new morning. A fresh character could bring her the love and stability she desires. Picture a fascinating businessman who's both romantic and faithful, shaking effects up in Los Angeles. Justin Barber from Forrester could be a great match. Or maybe we should consider her once. Thorne Forrester might return and reignite their old spark. They had a strong connection ahead. Still, they could still be a great couple moment, but he's hurt her way too numerous times for that. If Bill had been more regardful and stayed faithful to Katie. Katie's love life is open for new adventures, and the options are measureless, whether it's a reanimation with Bill, a thrilling affair with Carter, or a new love. Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes, to enjoy some love. Still, it's indicated that suckers should anticipate some romantic surprises for Tridge. Ridge, to continue seeing Taylor. Ridge designed a gown for Taylor, which she put on and spun around. Yes, it's veritably enough. Also, Taylor noticed that Ridge had made a mess for them. Since they'd the house to themselves, Ridge is pulling out all the stops to impress Taylor. Steffy Forrester Finnegan is thrilled that Ridge and Taylor are reconnecting. Steffy was giddy telling John Finnegan about it. As Ridge and Taylor continue kissing, the former dears will only get indeed closer. Brooke told Hope Logan that Ridge wanted Taylor back each on. Indeed, though Brooke is trying to work, she just can't stop obsessing over Tridge. There will be some surprises for Ridge and Taylor. Could Ridge and Taylor straddle each other as they did during the chakra mending sessions? It's also possible that Ridge and Taylor get intruded. Perhaps Eric Forrester and Donna Logan show up. Maybe Brooke storms in and wants to talk to Ridge again. It's not clear if these romantic surprises are good or bad. Brooke is considering quitting her job at Forrester Creations. Still, Ridge is formerly with Taylor again, so that's doubtful to change anything. Meanwhile, Hope might try to make sure Brooke stays as CEO of Forrester Creations. After all, Hope is getting everything she wants right now, so she wouldn't want that to change. Plus, what's the plan with Luna Nozawa? Bill Spencer risked everything for Luna, but how does he plan to fix the periodical killer? Katie and Brooke are in the main Forrester office, drooling about the rearmost happenings. Katie can't believe Ridge still feels betrayed despite Brooke doing her stylish to return the company to the Forrester family. Brooke also thinks Ridge's response is unthinkable. She knows Hope was in the wrong, but still believes her heart was in the right place. Brooke says she refuses to be a victim and deserves to be loved, and that person is Aunt Ridge. Katie is so proud of her family for standing up for herself. Brooke is proud of herself and tried to stay calm, but it didn't relatively work out that way. Katie inquires, and Brooke explains what happened with both Ridge and Taylor. Katie is shocked by the poke and the push, but smiles at the same time. Brooke doesn't love her conduct, but doesn't know what differently she was supposed to do when her life was being turned upside down.